Yeah, I know I'm late. Tony is sick. He decided to go outside and eat a whole bunch of grass, and now he's sick. So, mm, I told him, don't eat the grass. I told him, don't eat the grass. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. And he decides to eat it. Now he has an upset stomach, so now I have to baby him. Yeah. Labradors. Anyways, let's begin with Sharpie Queen because she did a stream I think it was yesterday or last night, either or. I think it was yesterday, but I got the video and it's commentary. And since I'm not showing your fucking video, dipshit, you can't strike me. So, yeah, nice try on that one. Sharpie Queen, you're just going to have to deal with it. You like making commentary about other people. Well, you know what? I get to make commentary about you. So here we go. Let's get into the bullshit of Sharpie Queen.
Well, good evening, good evening. I'm not going to sit there and listen to that anymore. Yes, evil plotters. Jen.
Okay, so we're evil plotters, yet you're the one that is the one that instigates everything because your broke bitch wannabe Barbie is your best friend in the world, and John is your second best buddy in the world when both of them don't give a shit about you. Now, once again, she's making commentary about Jen, and I want to make this quite clear to anybody who supports Sharpie Queen. Sharpie Queen purposely calls Jen the nickname her mother gave her just to trigger her. Okay? It doesn't matter if you like a person or not. Like, look, I don't really like Jen. Jen really doesn't like me. But do I go out there and purposely drag Jen's parents into something? No. I've never spoken about Jen's parents. Contrary to belief, no, I've never done that. Okay? Not a one, dipshit. Okay? Nice try on that one. Number two, have I ever called Jen the nickname that her mother gave her? No. No, I have not. I've always called her Jen. I never called her dipshit. I never called her any other name other than Jen. Okay? So, Sharpie Queen, if you want to sit on your stream, if your followers want to say, well, Just Doom said this about Jen. Oh, Just Doom said this about Jen's parents. No, I never did. Okay? Not one time have I ever gone that freaking low. And for you people to sit in her stream and support that behavior speaks volumes about you. You are willing to accept any and all behavior just to get drama. Okay? Literally. I don't need to go that low and drag people's deceased family members into shit. Okay, I don't. I get under Sharpie Queen's skin by doing other things, and I absolutely love it. I do. But like I said, her only content is Jen. Her only freaking content is Jen. 98% of Sharpie Queen's platform is Jen did this, Jen did that, Jen said this, Jen said that. Sharpie Queen, you are the one who has a fucking mental problem. And I'm going to keep saying that because I found out what that meat and potatoes sign actually meant. And to monetize your mental illness to get clicks and views, let me rephrase that. To use your mental illness to get clout and clicks and views and to monetize off of that is literally disgusting. I now know what meat and potatoes stand for. It's a reference to her mental health. I did not know that. But I thank the people who actually told me about that. I do. I really do. If you don't know who it is, if you don't know who it is, it's Just Jules. Just Jules is known as Sharpie Queen or dipshit. Okay? That's who I'm referring to. Or Pink Squirrel Woman, yes. Sharpie Queen or dipshit is referred to just Jules. Sorry, I just looked at my screen. Now, the meat and potatoes reference in her overlays is actually a reference to mental health. And like I said, that's disgusting. It's a reference to how messed up or how scrambled your mental health actually is. So, yeah, it's nice to know new things. But let's get into what Sharpie Queen has to say this time.
Jen's over there crying about, she's just like, oh, and that 12-year-old and what she said about Lisa, it's really dark. Jen, go ahead and release every single one of my text messages. I stand behind every single thing I said.
Yeah, it's not surprising considering you stand beside a racist and you allow him to do whatever the hell he wants. And we have proven that he's homophobic, he's anti Semitic, he is racist, he is sexist, he he literally has no good qualities. In fact, his own viewership is actually dropping, dipshit, because nobody wants to listen to his drama anymore. They're done with it. Even the people that were once his so-called behind the scenes content from 90 days are not even acknowledging him anymore because they're understanding how toxic he is. So you can stand behind everything that you have said. That's okay. We already know that you have no morals, that you will sell your own soul to get clicks and views. Now, let's continue.
But yeah, Jen is upset. I'm hearing she fixed the blinds. I bet you that's what they did. How much you want to bet? Instead of going to the police station, they went to the store to go get replacements. So
Um, it. Let me. Yeah, I can't backtrack that. If somebody took a bike, I would. If somebody took my bike, I would actually go to the police station. I would not replace it. What dumb ass would go out and replace a bike? I would actually inform the police department if something was stolen or if something was missing. Well, there's a reason why you do that, you dipshit. Okay? This is why I know you don't get out. Okay? I have a bike. Okay? Just like my car, my bike is insured. All right? That means if my bike is stolen or if anything on my property is stolen, it's reimbursed by my insurance company. But you have to make a police report. With that police report in hand, my insurance company will actually let me replace my bike, but my insurance company will actually help try to find my stolen bike or my stolen car. It's how things work in the legal field. You don't just go, well, I want to go out and buy a new bike, okay? And I'm going to say, screw it to the old one. No, that's not how things work. If you think that's how things work, there is something messed up in your reality. But let's talk about you. And Yahoo Boy, yeah, we did see that. She pressed charges for a bike against a woman and got her arrested in front of her child. That is bull crap. And then she laughed about it. The police were there and actually said that Sharpie Queen recorded the whole interaction and was laughing. Also, I want to point this out because this was brought up. Hey, Shila's Messy Art. I hope you're great. All right. So, Amber showed something on her channel the other day about a restraining order. Okay. Sharpie Queen, restraining orders don't actually work the way that you think they work. Okay. Just because Heidi Black said she was going to Chicago or whatever, I think it was Chicago. I don't remember. There's too many places. Well, regardless, wherever Heidi Black said that she was going, doesn't matter. Okay. The only time an RO can actually be invoked is that they're actually near your property or near you. Do you know how big any city is? I want to point this out very clear because I do somewhat know how an RO works. Let's say that Amber lives in New York City, okay? And I want to go to New York City, all right? Let's say Amber has an RO against me, all right? Just because she has an RO against me does not mean I can't go to that city. It just means that I can't actually interact with her. I can't seek her out. I can't look up her address. I can't call her. I can't do that. But it does not prevent me from visiting a city. All right. Now, as you said yourself, Sharpie Queen, you live in the suburbs. Do you even know how big your city actually is? Because I don't think you do. I think that your mentality, you look out your window and you think this is a small town. No, that's not how it works. Okay. Not how it works. Hey, Dorit. Now, you can call the police and say that, this person's coming to Chicago, but they won't do anything about it. The only way the police can get involved is if she is actually seeking you out or literally stalking you. And even then, you have to show the police department proof. They don't go just by your word. A lot of victims with ROs will tell you that. They're the ones that have to gain the evidence in order for the police to enforce the RO. You don't just call them up and say, "Hi, there's a suspicious car across the street. I think it's Miss Heidi Black." It don't work that way. You have to have proof that the person you have an RO against is actually actively seeking you out. All right. But I will reiterate, just because you have an RO on somebody does not mean they can't visit the city. They just can't contact you. Now, I'm going to continue on with this because this is a really interesting stream and she gets everything freaking wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on going live again, but you know what?
Oh, you always say you're never planning to go live, but you always go live. And then you make fun of other people for how long they've been live. Okay. And Shyla, I want you to stay in this room because I want you to hear what this dipshit has to say about somebody in a community that you hang out with. And I want witnesses to this too. Okay?
She goes, I go. So yeah, Jen. So she also said that it was so embarrassing going to the police station. It was so, yes, Jen is live right now. It was so embarrassing going to the police station. That's what she said. What was embarrassing about the police station, Jen?
Okay, see, here's something. Any normal person would be nervous going into a police station. Just because you have a rap sheet longer than my arm and you're comfortable around the police and whatnot, a normal person, including me, is always nervous to go to the police station. All right? And in a way, it is kind of humiliating to go to a police station because you're asking for help and you're depending on the police to do their job. You're depending on somebody else to do an actual job. And a lot of people don't have good interactions with the police. They don't. It doesn't mean that they're bad people, dipshit. It just means that any normal person who has to go into a police station does feel nervous and does feel a little bit humiliated. But like I said, not all of us have a rap sheet longer than our arms. I mean, allegedly, you did help groom girls for your pimp. Jen never did that. But I know for a fact that you did. Allegedly, in my opinion. Because we got your police reports. So don't sit there and judge other people. Judge your own fucking life. And your so called pimp ghosted you and tossed you to the curb. Because you're too old. You're too old for him. Too old.
Yeah, I know. She had to fix them. And I mentioned it today, so she had to do it. Yeah. She's a nutcase. So she said she went to the police.
No, actually, you're the nutcase, dipshit, because you stalk Jen. You harass Jen every freaking day. You're looking at her IG. You're looking at her YouTube page. You're looking for anything and everything regarding Jen. You are the one who has the mental issues. And allegedly, in my own opinion, if you were actually seeing a therapist and he knew you were doing this, which I don't believe for 1 second you're seeing a therapist, okay? I don't. Because you're not showing signs that you are seeing a therapist. That's neither here nor there. But you are literally stalking a woman online and you are trying to make her life a living hell to satisfy your own need. You're calling everybody else weirdos. Look in the mirror. You are literally spending every waking moment you are awake stalking Jen.
Department, and it was very embarrassing. She's like, it was embarrassing for me and it was embarrassing for those women. Jen, you know who it's embarrassing of? It's embarrassing of you.
No, actually, it's not embarrassing of her. It's embarrassing what you did to that mom in front of her little girl. You got her arrested over a rusty bike and you recorded the whole thing and laughed. And then you lost your case. Okay? That's embarrassing. This is why you are going to go under because your act. Let me put it to you this way. Karma's a bitch. And I will reiterate this. How many times has your best friend John Yates gone on your channel? None. He don't like you. And I will reiterate, he's gone on Siwa's more than yours. He's gone on Amber's more than yours. He's gone on Brooke's more than yours. How many times has he gone on yours? Not one motherfucking time. Yet in your mind, you think you and him are best friends. Once again, you thought you and Busy were best friends, but he proved you wrong. You have delusions of grandeur. And you're getting worse every freaking day. Literally, you are. I'm waiting for your meltdown because I'm going to record that stream and I am going to grab the popcorn and I am going to commentate on it.
This is social media. You are the only one taking this further.
No, actually, you are. You're the one that instigates Jen. You are the one that is instigating Jen. And your chat and anybody who supports that behavior is vile. And I'm going to say this right now, dipshit. You are the next Roadhog. You are going to be even worse than he is. And you're already down that path. Because you don't know when enough is enough as long as it makes you feel better.
You are the one taking it further. T-Spiracy is having a life saying Muzz has gone too far. Really? Really? Interesting. I don't know too much about T-Spiracy. And I honestly don't like her voice. I don't know why. Maybe it was because like she was aligned with Terry Lynn and stuff like that. And maybe it was just like not like cringy.
Okay, this is what I wanted you to hear, Shyla. And I want everybody to hear this, okay? Why are you talking about T-Spiracy, dipshit? Why are you talking about T-Spiracy? T-Spiracy or AZ doesn't align herself with any fucking buddy. She don't. I don't talk about T-Spiracy. If people talk about her in my chat, I kind of tend to ignore it because I'm not going to talk shit about T-Spiracy. But yet you're over there on your own panel going, oh, well, she annoys me and she aligns herself with people I don't like. And I just really can't stand her. She's just like, ugh. Yeah, she said she can't stand AZ's voice. Regardless if you don't like somebody or not, there are certain people that you don't talk about because the backlash is going to be epic. Yeah. Now, here's number two. I didn't watch the stream of what she did about somebody. So why would I bring that up in my channel? Okay, because I didn't watch it. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I did point out what I heard last night, but did I do it out of malice? No. I only did it because there were two reasons. One, I wanted people to know what I was told. And number two, I wanted to know what part of the truth was. Because when people tell me stuff, it's only one sided. And I knew there were people in there that watched AZ last night that would tell me cliff notes of what actually happened. But as I said, I don't mention AZ or T-Spiracy on my channel unless it's context only. And there's a reason why for that. Because I may not like all of her content, but as a person, I do respect her. Doesn't mean I'm scared of her. It just means that I do respect her. Okay. But to use your panel and to use, not your panel, but to use your channel and try to insert yourself into something that you don't know what actually happened or what went on, that makes you look stupid. Okay, it does.
But yeah, so Jen is live. So I went live.
Notice that she has to go live every time Jen goes live because she cannot stand Jen. Who goes live when somebody else goes live? On purpose. And you're calling everybody else weirdos, lady? Yeah, you really need to get help.
And there's somebody in there saying that your Brooks HR department. First of all, the meeting is not HR department, you weirdos.
Okay, first of all, it's only a fucking name, you stupid bitch. All right? It's a freaking parody name. It's a parody. You really have a problem trying to understand or comprehend what parodies actually are. They're not trying to be accurate. They're trying to be funny. And you're the one over there going, well, it's not HR weirdos. Do you honestly hear yourself anytime you speak? Literally, do you understand anything that you say? Or have the drugs fried your brain? Allegedly, in my opinion. Okay, apparently there is a slight pause here. Are you going to talk?
Um,
Oh, here we go.
let's see. Can anyone tell me how Reddit supposedly helps? Wait, who says Reddit? The reason I dislike Beaver, Big Ass, and Big Head is they enable the fuck out of her and they know she's unwell. Oh, and you know what? They're over there in the chat saying that I am mentally unwell. Jen is literally saying that I am mentally unwell.
You are mentally unwell. You've proven that every damn day. Jen is more sane than you will ever be, and you cannot stand it. It takes somebody really mentally unstable to literally try to make somebody else crazy. But unlike you, Jen has a grip on reality. All right? You don't. You are sitting there every day on your panel doing everything that you can to make her look like the crazy person, and it's backfiring. Jen has more people in her corner than you do. Even John Yates will not go up against Jen. And when he does, he lands on his ass. That's why he's pretty much given up. The only one who talks about Jen like this is you, Sharpie Queen. And I want to point this out, okay? You're saying that Jen is unwell? Hey, at least Jen never wrote names on their arms, allegedly, and then threatened to throw themselves in front of a train, allegedly, because they felt like they were bullied, allegedly. And you're the one, and I quote, it's actually on one of my live streams from a day or two ago, where you were actually telling Busy and Jolene that if something were to happen to you, it would be their fault because they are making fun of you. Like I said, I'm not making jokes up here. I'm not. This is not me being joking, okay? If I was being joking, I would make jokes. I'm not. This is me being literally pissed that you are throwing mentality words around when you're the one who has been saying this shit. Jen hasn't. You have. I don't see Jen using meat and potatoes as reference to mental health, but you do. Mental health is not something to make fun of. And I stand by that. I will stand by that. Making fun of mental health is not funny. Yet you do it every damn day, dipshit. And it's backfiring more and more and more. And she
Jen,
went
you're the
through a
one whose
pause.
eyes are darting back and forth. Did you guys see how fast her eyes are darting back and forth? That's crazy shit.
No, actually, a lot of people's eyes dart back and forth. But let's talk about you and your crazy shit trying to act like a valley girl. Okay? You're trying to be a mean girl and you're failing at it very miserably. Even broke ass Barbie is failing at it. You two have no idea how to be bullies. But just because somebody's eyes dart back and forth doesn't make them crazy. However, somebody that's looking at squirrel nubs is crazy. Just pointing that out there. Squirrel nubs.
Jen, what happened at the police station? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Or do I have to call the police station and find out what happened?
Why are you calling the police stations? Police stations aren't going to give you info. And I actually called mine because I actually wanted to know the truth about this. No, they don't give out info like that. Okay? If you call the police station, it's confidential. So, once again, you're the one being crazy. You're the one calling police stations. Why are you calling police stations? Why are you getting involved? Once again, you're the one escalating it, not Jen. You. You are inserting yourself into something that may not even involve you. You have the issue and the problem. And I do know something as well. Dipshit, your own police department is actually laughing at you. Why do you think Dipshit never calls their police department? Because they laugh at her. They do. They laugh at her. They even laughed at her when she was calling about a black car following her. Thank you, Reddit, for that one. I appreciate you, Reddit. Like I said, it's kind of sad when your own police department doesn't even take you serious anymore.
Should I call the police department and find out what happened? Should I do that? Should I call her police department and find out if she was there making a report on me?
Why does it matter if she was making a report on you? That's her business. And even if she did, they won't tell you.
I probably should, shouldn't I? Oh, and then you know what? She still is saying I'm harming the squirrels. Jen.
You are harming the squirrels, like I said, with proof. Having squirrels depending on you for food is discouraging their foraging abilities. They are relying on you for food. If you move or if you kick the bucket, they will too, because they are dependent on humans feeding them. You are not supposed to make wild animals dependent on you. You can supplement their feeding, which is true, but you are not to be the main source of their food. You are their main source of food.
Not that it's any business of yours, but I've already stated on several lives that if and when I plan on moving, I will be tapering off the feedings, just like the guy in the basement did when he was feeding the birds. He had a shitload of bird feeders out there. And so
Tapering them off is not as easy as 1, 2, 3. And birds are different than squirrels. They are. Comparing birds to squirrels shows how dense you really are. See, birds are smart. If they don't find food within a day or two, they're not coming back. Squirrels, however, are very different. They are. Just because they don't see food for a day or two doesn't mean they're not going to leave. They are going to come back. They will keep continuing to come back for a very long time. But also, like I said, Sharpie Queen, when you interfere with foraging abilities of that of a squirrel, they lose their ability to hunt for food. You don't seem to comprehend that.
So before he moved, he took in like one bird feeder, then the other bird feeder, and then there was a whole week when there was like almost nothing. I guarantee you these squirrels are not dependent on me. In fact, I should take a little walk and show you guys all of the different people that feed the squirrels along the way.
Yeah, but none of them feed them from the fucking window. You are making them lose their fear of freaking humans. Nobody in their right mind would have a freaking window box to feed squirrels.
I probably had the best.
Oh, well, just because, well, look, they got bird feeders. Sharpie Queen, stop trying to justify your madness. It's not
Best
working.
food. Oh, isn't that cute? I'm getting links sent to me telling me to click links. Click on the link. Block number. When's enough going to be enough? How?
Yeah, when are you going to say when is enough enough? You're the one that is instigating the bullshit all the fucking time. And I hope Jen watches this. But Jen, you can get an injunction against her to a point where she can't talk about you, but you can talk about her. Look it up, Jen. Look up an injunction. It's different than an RO, but an injunction would really, really, really help you. Now, here's the thing. Dipshit, you can't get an injunction against Jen because Jen doesn't talk about you that much. I just want to point that out. So, Jen, if you're listening, look into getting an injunction against Dipshit. Because if you can do that, if you can get it, you'll wipe her channel off the board. Because that means every time that she talks about you, you can report her channel to YouTube. And by using that police report, they will have to kick her off YouTube. Just saying.
How were you messing with her? But yeah, she says that she is completely sane. I am the one who needs mental health.
Yeah, you do. And here's the thing. You can't fucking see it. Jen took on all 5 of you the other night. You couldn't even get one damn zinger in. And John didn't even defend you. He was laughing at you.
Really? She says I'm in trouble. Is that what she says? Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Where was that?
Now we have to listen to her type because her brain takes a while to kick into, when you have limited brain cells, after doing all those drugs, supposedly, in my opinion, and being 60, your brain tends to not want to work properly.
Hold on. I'm typing with one hand.
Well, wow. I really hate to know what she's doing with the other hand. Maybe she's got the Sharpie out again.
Shit, which county was that? Hold on a minute, folks. I got to figure out the right county.
Why are you figuring out the county? They're not going to tell you shit. Why are you even worried about it? You are. This is why a lot of people should not have their platforms, and I'm going to say this again. Dipshit is Roadhog 4.0. Okay? Dipshit is Roadhog 4.0. She is doing the exact same shit that Roadhog has done. All right? She has. Comparisons to Roadhog. Anybody else notice this?
Wait, said we're all crazy.
Yeah, you're all freaking crazy. And you're the leader of them, dipshit. Anybody who supports you is disgusting.
Yes. I don't even understand her. Yeah, Missy did a great job. Missy did a great job today. Where is that? There we go. That's what I'm looking for, right? Yes. So, police non-emergency.
Why are you looking up the police in her county? Why? There's nothing that you can do or say. You're in a different jurisdiction. Literally. Do you even know how police departments even work? No, you don't. What you need to do, dipshit, is to stop watching Law and Order. That's what you need to do. See, this is how I know all of you are fucking lying when you are contacting police departments. Police departments do not give out info. They don't. Okay? Here's why you're all fucking liars. And anybody who believes you are stupid as fuck. Okay? When people put in a report with the police have to keep it confidential. It's the same thing on TV. They will say that somebody made a report. We can't say who. Okay? The reason why they can't say who is because, one, it could put the victim in danger. 2, it could screw up the investigation. 3, they can lose their jobs. 4, it's actually a crime. Yeah, it is a crime for police departments to share info, even if it's about you. They can't tell you who made a report. All they can tell you is somebody made a report. So, this is how I know all of you are fucking lying, and this is how I know that your friends that you stick with are actually perpetrating a fucking lie. It's kind of like when your friend said she called the DA. The DA will not give out information to anybody over the fucking internet. The only one that they will give information to is the person who made the report. And they don't do it over the fucking phone. That's right. You have to go down there in person. Okay? So when all of you are over there saying that we're going to call the police department, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and see, this is how we know you're lying. All right? With all the police that you dealt with throughout your 60-year life, Sharpie Queen, you should know this. You can actually also call the DA and say, hey, I'm from the press. I would like to do an interview with you. Doesn't work that way. Okay? It doesn't work that way either. You cannot impersonate a reporter. You cannot impersonate a lawyer. You cannot do that. You physically have to get off your fat fucking lazy ass and go to that police station and prove who the hell you are. And just because you're the one who has a claim against them doesn't mean that they're going to give you info. Doesn't work that way, dumb shit. But
Oh, well,
let's
look at that.
listen to you make a complete ass out of yourself, shall we?
So, do we call? I'm not sure which one I should call. Should I call the Batavia Police Department or Claremont County? I think Claremont County.
Okay, now you have literally just doxed Jen. Congratulations. Oh, this coming from people claiming they don't dox anybody. Remember that.
Claremont County? Hold on. She also said you need to be careful because someone is watching you, but she couldn't say who. See, this is exactly why we're calling the police, Jen. This is exactly why we're doing this because you're not going to play this game, Jen. Hold on.
Actually, it's not a game. You're the one that thinks it's a game. And here's something for you, dumb shit. Your stream right here, I hope Jen does download and gives it to her lawyer because this is going to prove to her lawyer how fucking dangerous you are and how mentally incompetent you are. Okay, you can't delete shit like this. If Jen wants this video, I'm going to give Jen this video. I will give Amber this video. I will give anybody who wants this video this fucking video. You are nothing on the internet. I ain't scared of you. Jen ain't scared of you. You are trying to intimidate people and it's backfiring.
Okay, guys, hold Hold on 1 second. I'm going to mute myself while I call. Hold on. And I'm calling the non-emergency number. So, hold on.
Doesn't matter. They're not going to give you info. It is sad. Fight like a girl. I hope all of you are doing quite well today. I do. Yeah, she's still on the phone. Yeah, nobody's scared of her. Literally.
Okay, there's no way she's one of those counties where nobody answers the fucking phone in the non-emergency. Hold on a minute.
Depending on how busy they are, remember, it's non-emergency. Okay? Non-emergency is different than 911. Non-emergency is different than the emergency. It's non-emergency. Oh, good Lord. Okay, I have called non-emergency before, okay? Let me tell you something. It took about 20 times to get somebody on the freaking phone because it is non-emergency. Okay? You just have to keep calling back, all right? Not that freaking hard. But once again, you are showing your mental state when you don't understand what non-emergency means. You're comparing non-emergency with emergency. That doesn't work that way.
Hold on. Let's see.
And mind you, she only called the number once. So far.
Yeah, because Jen isn't going to play this game anymore. Someone just tell her she's really growing.
Actually, it's not a game to Jen. It's a game to you. And like I said, if Jen wants to go legal on your ass, I can send her this stream. Because this stream can be used against you in the court of law. See, this is why people like you don't understand shit and always turn out to be stupid than you really are. Well, actually, you really are stupid. Literally, you are. Okay? I have no idea how far we are along in the video.
Hold on, guys. Because, yeah, we're not going to play this game anymore.
There's nothing you can freaking do. You can't control the situation. You never could. Here's the thing. Jen actually controls you. And you're sitting over there going, oh, well, you're not going to play this game anymore. There is nothing you can do.
We're not playing the game anymore.
See, and I like it that her own chat is actually encouraging her to do this stupid shit. So if Jen goes legal, her own chat is setting dipshit up. Does anybody else catch on with that? There are literally people in dipshit's chat encouraging this. So if Jen goes legal, Her chat just set dipshit up.
Mm-mm-mm. Sorry for the delay. Yes, Jen is live. I am calling the police department by Jen. I am calling.
Oh, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. Like I'm some sort of big person. You ain't gonna get shit.
The police department by Jen because Jen is no longer going to sit there and say Jules is being watched. We're not playing the game anymore.
Okay, I do want to say this, and this was actually proven in another case. And you might actually want to look into this dipshit. Actually, call a lawyer because this was proven in another community. If somebody is building a case against you, they can actually have people watch you. That means under legalities, yeah, if somebody is trying to build a case against you, they can have people watching you, your stream, your chats, everything. Because your YouTube can be used as evidence. And here's something else, Sharpie Queen. It doesn't matter if you go on members only or not, because if somebody is still building a case against you, they can use your members only videos against you. We know who tried that one and failed miserably about it. We do. We know who that person was. But yeah, if somebody's trying to build a case against you, people can watch your streams and they can record it and they can use those streams against you. That's a little tidbit. You might want to look into, legalities and shit like that.
So I'm figuring out which police department I should be calling.
And I will also say this, calling a police department in another jurisdiction, they can't do shit. You have to call the police department in your own jurisdiction. So it's kind of mute calling hers when they can't do anything to actually do anything for you.
Neighborhood.
Boy, she's really trying hard here. Really trying hard.
Mm-mm-mm.
But she is pointing
Darn,
out
there's
her
a lot of phone
stupidity.
numbers. I know. I have a right to know if I'm under investigation.
Actually, if you're under investigation, they're not going to tell you. Okay? They're not. You need to understand how the legal team works, okay? They're not bound to tell you if you're under investigation because they're not in your jurisdiction. Usually, what happens is they will file a report, okay? Then they will pass that report on to the police in your jurisdiction and they will knock on your door, okay? This is how I know all of you saying that you've called Amber's police departments and shit like that have all been lies. Okay? They're all lies. Even I know what jurisdiction is. You cannot call another jurisdiction and think they're going to inform you of stuff because they're not. They're are legal codes they have to follow.
Now she says I'm wasting resources. What? Are you kidding me? I am wasting resources. Jen, you're not going to play this game anymore. You're not playing the game with me anymore, Jen. So hold on. Let me figure out what the police department would be.
No, actually, you're the one that's wasting resources. You're not in her jurisdiction. You're so worried about something that let me phrase this correctly. They have no legal obligation to tell you anything because they are not in your jurisdiction. And even if they did, they would not tell you who made the report.
Okay, hold on a second.
I love that she has to use what little brain cells she has to try to figure stuff out. Hold on. I have to look up something real quick. Just 1 second. Okay. Um where? Because it was supposed to be over here. It's not there yet. Um Maybe I have to go over here. Nope. Yeah, she's on mute trying to figure
Okay,
stuff out.
I will be waiting for them to call back. I had to leave a message because, they just don't have police officers just sitting around. I guess whoever, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, they took my.
No, they don't have police sitting around by the non-emergency line. Oh my God. Lord, lady, just give up. Your idiocy is really running overdrive.
My name and my information, they'll be calling back. So how about that? So anyway, she just said she talked to them before. They'll remember me. Wait a minute. Why shouldn't they remember her today? Why shouldn't they remember her today?
Oh Lord. Lady, with as many times as you spent in a police station, you should know how many people they have to deal with. It's not hard for a police officer to forget somebody. Look how many times they forgot about you. But then again, you're easily forgettable, and people just don't want to remember you.
Yeah, Jen, the threats are over.
Calling the police department and making a report is not a threat. Okay? She has every right to make a report about you or anybody else that she wants to. If you think that is a threat, then you know what? Your reality is messed up. But then again, this is a woman who snitched on her pimp and thought that once he got paroled, he'd be staying with her. Allegedly, in my opinion.
The threats are over. You will no longer be threatening me with this shit. We're getting to the bottom of it. So now is she scared, waiting for my phone, just like it did this morning from Amber's? Hold on a minute. Wait, what do you mean she's changed her attitude?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I love how dipshits chat encourages dipshits behavior when knowing full well they know that in the end it's going to get dipshit in trouble and not Jen. Okay, like seriously, I love this. Like this is how stupid dipshit really is. Now I do have to put this on intermission real quick. I do need to go and check on my dog for a minute. I will be right back. We'll go with this one. We'll go with hip hop. Okay, I will be right back. All right, there you go. Come on, get under there. Come on, get under there. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, good boy. There you go. Okay, like I said, I'm sorry for the intermissions. My dog is sick. My dog ate too much grass, so he's kind of sick at the moment. So I have to go check on him once in a while. I did move his pet bed into my computer room, and now he's laying on it. So, like I said, I'm sorry for the intermission. Are you feeling better? Well, let's see if you are feeling better. Hold on here. Will you eat food? No? Okay. Will you eat now? Okay. No, okay, maybe that'll settle your stomach. Okay. Yeah, Ness, he ate a bunch of grass and now he's not feeling well. I told you not to eat the grass, but you didn't believe me. Oh, my Lord. It's a Labrador. I told him no. He still ate it. There you go. Okay. Now you can lay down there, okay? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. He's doing that yakking stuff. And it wants to come back up, but it's not coming up. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna kill all the grass in the yard so you can't eat it no more. All right, let's continue.
you. Thank you very much, Loki. Um, there's pictures of me. Oh, and Jen passes around the really, really bad picture of me. So that's me on my worst setting.
You passed everybody's picture around. Okay? Literally, you do. You even pass around nudes of people. You passed around pictures of Jen, of her crying in the shower after her mom died. You made that your content. Now, I may be accused of doing a lot of things, but I've never gone that low. I've never put people up in their time when they were down. What you do to Jen on a daily basis is sick. You are the bully. You are the damaging person. But like I said, you're not really good at bullying because Jen isn't backing down and you can't and you can't stand that. But I am going to love it when your mentality literally crashes down because that is going to be worth every damn thing. And yeah, that's me being petty. For the shit that you do to Jen every day, you damn well know I will be making a commentary video about your mental breakdown.
I know. Same, same. Because Jen, you are the one that's wasting resources.
No, actually, you are by calling the police departments. You are. Jen isn't wasting anything by taking out a order against you. You're trying to silence her, and it's not working. She's not weak minded like you. Nobody is going to back down to you. You are nothing, literally.
Because I bet she didn't go today. I bet she seems very nervous now that she found out. Yeah, Jen, and they should be calling me back any minute.
Just because they call you back doesn't mean they're going to tell you anything. And we already know that you lie, dipshit. So we in the real world know when to smell a bullshitter.
Any minute. Anyway. Yeah. Jen, I have every right to. I have every single right to.
Actually, what your audience is telling you doesn't mean you actually have that right to do it. You think that your subscribers are on your side, yet you're so stupid. You can't actually think what is real is actually real. Like, for example, they're encouraging you to call a police department not in your jurisdiction. They're encouraging your behavior, and your mind is so fucked up that you're going along with it without even asking yourself, wait, is this legal? Wait, can I get in trouble for this? Really? Wow.
Every single right. Don't keep doing this to me.
Actually, you know what? I hope she keeps doing it to you because I'm going to keep doing it to you. Here's something with you, dipshit. I'm hoping to God, literally, for the shit I have seen you do. I'm hoping to God I'm the one that gives you the mental breakdown. Okay? When you fuck with me, you open up a can of worms. And I don't care if that looks bad on me. What you have done to Jen, what you have done to subscribers, what you are doing in general is disgusting. You are worse than Roadhog. Literally, you are worse than Roadhog. When you make it okay, so Muzz, I'm going to explain it what it's like here. And Muzz, you should know this watching a certain a certain lawsuit a few months ago. We have jurisdictions, okay? Now, let's give an example here. Let's say Fight Like a Girl lives in LA and I live in New Mexico. If I make a report against Fight Like a Girl and she calls them up, they cannot legally say who made a report. All they can say is that somebody made a report. But all that information, but the rest of the information has to be forwarded to her jurisdiction because she's not in my jurisdiction. So even if she wants to try to get info, there's very little info that she can get. And that's how it works here. But just because you call up a police department doesn't mean they're going to answer questions over the phone. You actually literally have to go in. You can't impersonate somebody. Like, she can't call my police department and say, hey, I'm just doomed. I want to know about my incident report. No, she would have to literally go into my police department and prove her identity. With a FOIA request, it's very different. And FOIA requests, even Amber has said this, if it's an ongoing case, chances are getting a FOIA on an ongoing case is not going to work. Even Amber has said that she couldn't get a FOIA on an ongoing case, but she could get one on a case that was sealed. That was not sealed, but closed. I, on the other hand, don't do FOIA requests because I don't go that low. I don't go real life. FOIAs for me are useless. They're dangerous and they're damaging. Because when you get a FOIA request, you are literally going real life and you're putting people in danger. Oh, grape which case? KJ's been in too many cases. I can't keep up anymore. Yeah, Amber would know more about FOIA because she has done it. I know there are limitations with FOIA. I know that. Her Okay, I think with that one, if I remember correctly, because that one was so long ago, please do not quote me. Please do not quote me. I could be wrong, and I don't want to act like I don't want to spread misinformation. I think in that one, the person just wrote to the police department asking about it and then got the info that way. I can't remember if the person got a FOIA or not, but at the time that the request was made, the case was closed. Because the case of that report was done back in the early 2000s. Yeah, it was a closed case, but I think that person contacted the police department directly. I'm not sure. It was so long ago. It was so long ago. And KJ has been in so many crap that I can't even keep up. But regarding that one, that case was that case was already over with.
You can't just sit there and threaten people and threaten people and threaten people.
That's what you do every day to Jim, dipshit. Okay, that's all you do.
Of course she is. She doesn't believe I made the call? Well, let's see. Let's see, Jen. Just like, do you think I didn't call CPS earlier today? Because, Jen, I'm not taking your bullshit.
Okay, there she. That's the part I wanted. That's the part I was waiting for. Right there. So dipshit did admit that she called CPS again on Jen earlier in the freaking day. That's the part I freaking wanted. That's the part I freaking wanted. So, this is what I want to point out. So, the CPS case against Jen was closed. Yet, after the case was closed, dipshit called CPS again on Jen. That's the fucking part I wanted to hear. That's what I was freaking waiting for. So you are sitting over there telling Jen that she has no right to defend herself when you are calling CPS on her when her case was closed. You're not a fucking parent. Why do you and John Yates and everybody else bring up her kids? The case is closed. It's irrelevant. You are the one wasting resources by making false allegations. And here's the thing, dipshit. If you make enough false calls, they will be knocking on your door. That's the part I wanted to hear. Now, let me see if there's any more to this one.
Anymore. You make a statement, I'm going to call it out. And you're lying on me. You're lying on me.
No, actually, she is saying the truth about you, and you can't handle it. It's the same with Busy and Jolene. They pointed a mirror at you and you whined about it, calling them bullies because they called out your fucked up behavior. Now you are using, and you just admitted to using CPS as a weapon against Jen.
Yes, she said that I'm under investigation. So I'm going to need to find out if I'm under investigation or not.
They're not going to tell you if you're under investigation. Sorry. All they can say, if they want to, they are not bound by any legal law to say this, okay? But they can say a report was made if they want to. But chances are they probably won't. But because you're not in their jurisdiction, they're bound by law not to tell you if you're under investigation or not. Even your own police department will probably not inform you if you're under investigation or not.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, guys. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay, we have to wait because she muted herself. Oh, I like it when she mutes herself because it's so nice and quiet. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
so that was a quick one. So anyway, they have no record of it. They don't have any record of it, but they say that they will have somebody called tomorrow because if it was done earlier, there could still be, I don't know, the paperwork, whatever the case may be. So they're going to be calling me back tomorrow again.
And I did actually watch this stream. It was kind of funny that she never mentioned if they called her back because there was a stream after this, but she never mentioned if they called her back or not. So, but like I said, regardless, it depends on it. Also, she could have used a fake name. She could have lied. She could have said anything. Okay. So remember, we're talking about dipshit here, who is a perpetual liar. Okay. So I'm actually going to believe Jen on this one because, despite how I feel about Jen, when it comes to Jen's family, whatever you think about, she does, give a damn about them. Okay? But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to go into any further, but in this instance, I'm going to believe Jen over dipshit. Because dipshit, like I said, has a tendency to lie through her fucking teeth. But I wanted to get to that to prove that she did call CPS again. She weaponizes them and she proved it. So, Jen, if you want to go legal, I've got this video. Amber, I got this video. Anybody who wants this, I got this video. I will upload it to my Google Drive and y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. Because using CPS as a weapon is actually a crime. CPS is only supposed to be used when there are actual concerns. It was never designed to be used as a weapon. And you just admitted to using it as a weapon, dipshit. And that is a crime. And you cannot backtrack what you just said. Because under the oath in courts, if you try to backtrack and try to redo your statement, they could probably get you for perjury under oath. Just saying. You're not a bright one in the box. And it shows that how stupid you really are by listening to your own subscribers try to steamroll over you. Apparently your own subs don't even like you either. Okay? But that's the only part of the video that I wanted to prove is that she called CPS that day. No, she did not take this video down. It's still up. It is still up. Give me 1 second and I will go and find it because you know she is a moron. And as a moron, she should suffer the consequences of stupidity. So, if anybody wants the stream, there it is. I'm not promoting it. I'm just letting you know that's the video she admitted calling CPS again on Jen. And okay, let's see here. That was done 20 hours ago. Literally, it was done yesterday. It was done yesterday, and she called CPS again on Jen. Oh, you're welcome, Shady. You're welcome. Like I said, I may not like Jen, but what dipshit is doing to Jen is not uncalled for. Just Jules is dipshit or Just Jules called CPS again yesterday when the case against Jen was closed. Why are you utilizing CPS as a fucking weapon? But like I said, you call CPS enough times, it'll be a crime, and that is actually a punishable crime, dipshit. Yeah. Yeah. She called CPS again yesterday on Jen again after her case was closed. And dipshit, if you're going to actually come at me and say, well, who am I to make comments about you? Okay. Despite my history, I've never doxed anybody. I've never called CPS. I've never gone literally real life on anybody as much as you have on one fucking person. Now, like I said, my past ain't clean. There are stupid shit that I've done, but I've never brought real life into my fucking arguments. And to use CPS out of revenge or out of hatred and out of spite is wrong. It is fucking wrong. Hold on, intermission. Talk amongst yourselves real quick. Sorry. Don't mean to interrupt. I don't. Yeah, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. All right, yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Um, okay, you are alive. Okay. All right. That okay. I'm back. But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream on that note because that's all I wanted to play. I had to find it. I'm sorry it was so long. But yeah, at least now we have proof that Jen called not Jen, that dipshit, aka Squirrel Lady, fucking called CPS again on Jen. And like I said, Jen, if you want this video, I'll send it to you. Amber, you want this video? I'll send it to you. This shit needs to stop. But I'm going to end it on that note. I hope you guys have a great evening. And I shall see you all soon. And I need to work on a new outro.